Hello everyone and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast is part of the Juxta NewsBeat. This audio podcast is part of a Cataclysm review. This audio podcast is part of a synopsis audio podcast, and a synopsis as part of an HLA type 4 and an audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production. In this overview, to highlight, there will be a sort of a where where this audio podcast will look at the works in around or what looks at we'll look at in around important areas and focuses important aspects surrounding pathology and pathology and sort of hematology and around laboratory practices and where this audio podcast will sort of revisit nephrology diseases or specific nephrology diseases. Alports Syndrome, look at Alports Syndrome, look at Autosomal Dominant Polycystic Kidney Disease or ADPKD, and we look at focal segmental glomerulosclerosis, FSGS. We'll look at Hydronephrosis, and we'll look at IgA nephropathy, and as part of this audio podcast, as part of this sort of audio podcast series, in this there will be a sort of an interlude that will look into sort of an overview of works put forward for the American Society of Nephrology 2023. Around collaborative works, and where the collaborative works looks at sort of perspective on CKD or chronic kidney disease, and a sort of a collaboration between the renal patient support group, the RPSG, and the kidney disease and renal support group on KDAR's group for kids and Storm Robotics Productions, and where collaboratively the interlude will look to provide an overview in around how varying collaborative works and sort of overviews in around audios and podcasts and around pathology, laboratory medicine have collaboratively been sort of co-developed to provide awareness through research and the interlude will have a sort of an excerpt or an abstract, if you like, in around the works that have been put forward for the American Society of Nephrology 2023. So that's sort of the basis of this of this synopsis, and at the same time, the audio podcast series in around the Hurricane Plexar, and as part of the Hurricane Plexar and the erythropoiesis. The erythropoiesis addition is currently in online. So listeners and viewers are again welcome to check out the audio podcast in that series, amongst other sort of series as part of Storm Robotics Productions. And so with that, this is an overview and a synopsis as part of this the Juxta NewsBeat, this audio podcast as part of a Cataclysm review, as audio podcast as part of HLA Type 4, and an audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production. Thank you.